Prince Harry makes unexpected appearance in King Charles' new documentary. In a development few royal observers saw coming, Prince Harry has appeared alongside his father King Charles III in a major new documentary. The film, produced to mark important milestones in the King's reign, includes previously unseen footage and fresh interviews with family members. Despite years of reported tension between the Duke of Sussex and the monarch, the two are shown sharing screen time in several sequences. The unexpected inclusion has already sparked widespread speculation about whether the appearance signals any form of private reconciliation. Titled Charles at 80 Inches, the documentary was commissioned to celebrate the King's milestone birthday and reflect on his lifelong service. It combines archival material, new narration, and contemporary reflections from those closest to the monarch during his 7-decade journey. Harry's contribution, though brief, is unmistakable and emotionally charged. He appears in 2 short segments, one archival and one more recent. The first clip dates back to the early 2000s, showing father and son together at a family gathering in the grounds of Balmoral. The second segment features Harry speaking directly to camera, offering warm personal memories of his father's dedication and humor. In the new footage, Harry says, "My father has always put duty first, even when it was difficult, and I have enormous respect for that." He continues, "He taught us that service is not about titles. It's about showing up every day for the people who need you." The words, delivered with quiet sincerity, have been described by those who have seen advanced screenings as genuinely moving. The documentary's director, who worked closely with Clarence House, confirmed that Harry's participation was voluntary and uncoerced. According to production notes, the Duke was approached several months ago and agreed to contribute after a private conversation with his father. Sources close to both men insist the invitation came directly from Charles, who expressed a personal wish to include all his children in the film. The inclusion of Harry stands in stark contrast to the public narrative of estrangement that has dominated headlines since the Sussexes stepped back from royal duties in 2020. It follows a period of almost complete silence between the brothers and limited contact between Harry and his father. Yet the appearance suggests that behind closed doors, some channels of communication have remained open. Royal commentators have been quick to analyze the significance. Some see it as a deliberate olive branch from the king, a gesture of inclusion at a time when family unity is under scrutiny. Others view Harry's willingness to participate as a sign that he still feels a deep personal connection to his father, despite the unresolved differences that keep them apart publicly. The documentary itself avoids any direct mention of the rift. It focuses instead on Charles's environmental work, his faith, his sense of humor, and his lifelong commitment to public service. Harry's contribution fits seamlessly into that narrative, adding a son's perspective without delving into controversy. Producers deliberately kept the tone warm, reflective, and forward-looking, allowing the footage to speak for itself rather than forcing reconciliation. Advance reviews have praised the film for its authenticity and for the way it balances archival material with intimate new interviews. One critic who saw an early cut described Harry's segment as the most emotionally resonant moment in the entire documentary. The decision to include him has not been without internal debate. Some courtiers reportedly argued that his presence might reopen old wounds, or invite fresh media scrutiny at a sensitive moment for the king. Others believed that excluding him would have looked petty, and would have contradicted Charles's own stated wish for family healing. In the end, the king's personal preference prevailed, and Harry was quietly invited to take part. The Duke recorded his contribution remotely from California, in a session described as cordial and straightforward. He did not travel to the United Kingdom for filming, but the footage was edited seamlessly into the final cut. The documentary will air on BBC One and stream globally on major platforms, making Harry's appearance accessible to millions of viewers worldwide. For many royal watchers, the moment carries symbolic weight. It suggests that while public reconciliation may remain distant, private channels of affection and respect still exist between father and son. Harry has spoken openly in the past about his complicated relationship with both his father and brother, yet he has never denied his underlying love for them or his pride in their shared heritage. This brief but meaningful contribution reinforces that sentiment. The film also features contributions from Prince William, the Princess of Wales, and other senior royals. Their segments focus on Charles's leadership style, his humor, and his vision for a more sustainable future. Yet it is Harry's voice that has drawn the most attention, precisely because his participation seems so unlikely. As the release date approaches, anticipation continues to build. Will the appearance mark the beginning of a thaw? Or will it remain a rare one-off moment of connection? Only time will tell. For now, the documentary offers a rare glimpse into a family that, despite deep divisions, still shares a common history, a common duty, and a common name. And in 3 short minutes of screen time, Prince Harry has reminded the world that even in the most strained relationships, love, duty, and memory can still find a way to speak.